home is always there. It's never far away. Even as we move far from home in our hearts, it's always there. Thousands of miles away in the land of four seasons, far away in the land unknown but loving, in the land of strangers where you are a stranger, across the mountains and across the seas, across the oceans and across the valleys, when every minute reminds one of childhood, a childhood spent with familiar faces and strides, even as the skies look alike, even as the sun shines alike, even as the rain falls alike, there deep in the heart is an absence of home. The moon shines and skyline brightens as I sat upon the heath, surrounded by the beauty of nature, while with the sound of the pond in rhythm with the elegance of the swan, as the branches dance to the ever-melodic sound of the breeze, I remember home. The rhythmic sound of bata, the soloist of a lone cricket calling for attention, with the smell of aromatic egusi awaiting to be swallowed with eba, with the sight of men in wrapper lazing around the beauty of the night, with women bearing children on their back while they pound the yam with realization so surreal. In a far, far away land, I remember home is always there.
My friend Sheikh is there. He's actually also a writer, a very phenomenal writer. And we talked about like what it is to write. And I thought, okay, it's a conversation with my inner self, which is more myself than I am myself, because I am very busy being my social self. So writing is a cleansing. Yeah, it's like cleansing yourself, it's like really talking to yourself, and yeah, it makes you cry, and when you perform, it feels like you're exposing yourself, but let's go. I'm a queen. Wait, I didn't say that right. I am a queen? Fuck. Anyways, I'll say it. It freaks me out, but no matter how you paint it, still I am a queen. And it does not go unseen. Sometimes I try to hide it, but there's always a gleam. Many times I have fought it, because I believe that no one's bought it. They had acted as if they hadn't seen it, as if I hadn't been it all along. Yet they had tasted the metal in my blood and felt that. Yet they had tasted the metal on my blood and felt me on their skin, like a mark between their eyelids. Because, as I said, I am a queen. That's what my brothers call me. Spreading lines and moving to the middle part, understand there are no lies. You can call me evil, just take part in my death. It was never sweet, and a queen must rule, yet they forget that. I'm the home of the phoenix. I'm sun, I'm life, I embody death. And they'd thrown me away like dust. So what did they expect? For me to rest and pretend like a queen was dead? Never, let me tell you that. I am not the first, nor will I be the last, but I am a queen, and that is that. Freedom. Before my lungs dry out and my heart begins to vegetate, let me elaborate further about love and war and all the things I saw again and the sound it made when tears fell far, like a bomb that keeps ticking without explosion, the movements without motion, and just how it felt to not know what you are, moving slowly whilst rapidly raising the bar. High of air is that one, never drinking my own water, and showing fear anytime wanderers are near, then turning back screaming, are we not wild here? And am I such a deer? What is magical, dear, is that Bambi survived, but what does she do with it when a girl is just a knife? The girl had no name, and they gave her 9 lives, jumping around clues, trying to figure out the calculations you do. And it's fun, and it's not confusing to you. Not a Russian roulette, just 1 + 1 is 2. Start you, end it all, a life for life, because no mountain was ever actually really, and I mean it, that tall.
I'm not saying who am I? In this wilderness of identity confusion shaped by politics of social construct, then labels upon labels, ideas upon ideas, shaping and deconstructing the entity that makes me, me. I wake in the morning with the sun on the horizon blazing forth with its beauty, with smoke hanging over the climate that threatens my existence. I ask, who am I? Black. I question the pigment that defines me and the identity that comes with it. Am I black or not black enough? Do I uphold black or betray black? Why do I wear my politics on my skin? Black lives matter. What is black? The oppression that comes with the pigment mixed with the burden that unfolds every day. Tamir Rice was 12. Eric Garner could hardly breathe. Sandra Bland was an activist. Philando Castile was a loving teacher. Black lives. Why does it matter? Who am I? Gay. What does it mean to be gay? Is it the flowing of my dress or the man that spent the night cuddled up in my arms as I got carried away by the blue ocean in his eyes that take me to the land of my dreams? What is gay? My feminine expression, the makeup on my face, my beautiful dress sweeping away the dust of hatred, the power enough to sweep away the construction of toxic masculinity. Who am I? African. Is it the continent that rises above all else? The continent of my birth, the origin of my Mbutu. The continent that withstood years of grabbing, snatching, and back-breaking, our hands giving life to our existence, our waters like tears, fertilizing the barren earth, our rivers steering the forgotten and the stolen back to the land of their birth. Our treasures were stolen from our hearts, shredded by everyone at the table who knew our not. Who am I? Refugee? The one that crosses 7 seas with his treasures in his bosoms while his clothes hang on dear life as the carrier of his future challenges the turbulence, running away from the danger that enslaves him. Oh, you stole our job, they shouted as I walked down the street. Oh, you go back to where you come from. Oh, you steal our women, stealing our men. They have no idea. They don't know me. Whose women, whose men, whose job, whose land? Someone stole mine and in the process stole me. Am I black? Am I gay? Am I African? Am I a man? Am I real? Am I me? This chaos defines my politics in the world of identity crisis that screwed up my life. As I lay in my bed with my head clasped in my hand with the screaming that comes from within like a demon fighting to break free, I looked up. There's no answer, just more question. Who am I?